political party that revolves around a cult of personality. It's sad. And that would apply to the left, the right, Democrats, Republicans, it doesn't matter. You want to have a president. I want to have a president who operates within the boundaries of the law. And you listen to Donald Trump, even in terms of his description of the border situation, where he accuses Joe Biden of not imposing executive action when it was Donald Trump's own executive actions that were overruled by the Supreme Court. I mean, there is no rational thinking on the part of Donald Trump. And may I say a word about the 2025 project, which is very similar to what was proposed in the closing days of 1972, when Nixon was going to run for re-election and won, but he had a plan. And there's a fascinating book called The Plot That Failed. And it is the story of how Nixon attempted, had he been reelected and served his second term, he would have imposed that kind of ruling on the executive branch. So this, to me, goes to the heart of American democracy. And I commend the book to you, The Plot That Failed. I think it's very important to read because Donald Trump is planning the same sort of coup within the process of the presidency that Richard Nixon planned. So, I draw these analogies. The difference between Trump and Nixon is Nixon understood the Constitution. And in the end, he resigned because he understood the implications. Donald Trump does not get it. And that is a serious, serious problem.
Well, the Democrats, I think, have a strong case to present, and I hope that they present it vigorously because the fate of our nation depends upon it. That's the key. You just use the term, vigorously. Is Joe Biden able to articulate these concerns vigorously? I believe he is, but I have to tell you, the age factor is critical. Donald Trump confused the other day in a major speech again on issues. So this is something that may play in as it's never played in, and that is the cognitive abilities of the candidates for president. And so that's something else that we must look at very carefully. I have a very good friend in Washington who said, Joe Biden's cognitive abilities are great. His physical prowess have, of course, been limited. I didn't know this, but he evidently suffers from arthritis, which is why he walks the way he does. And listen, I'm more sympathetic, but the reassuring thing is, as you know, I just had my birthday 2 days ago. I turned 75 years of age, and this will be the last election in which I can proudly claim that I am younger than either candidate for president. And may I say this, I am not precluding at all being a candidate in 2028, because, of course, I would still be younger in 2028 than Biden and Trump at an equivalent point. John, many belated returns of the day, and your cognitive abilities are never in question here or in other places. Again, John Rothmann, the host of Around the Political World with John Rothmann. Please check that out. And thank you so much for being with us again and bringing your knowledge and experience and wisdom to Facepalm America.
I can't wait for next week. Who knows where the world will be?
All the best to you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for being with us today on Facepalm America. If you want to find out more about the show, you can go to facepalmamerica.com. Two Squared Media Productions creates this program. If you want to find more out about them, you can go to twosquaredmediaproductions.com. That's all one word, all spelled out, twosquaredmediaproductions.com. I want to thank Ace Elson and Rosabelle Hine for producing this program. And until next time, enjoy the day.